My bad. Let's get this one. You can scrap that one. Alright, let's get
it. I am Saba the goddess. Saba the Ethiopian empress. Certified bad mother. And that's Lottie on electric guitar. And King Ketu on the drums. And Black Mambo on the bass. Get up off your knee shit. Loaded clip, hollow tip, asada in your defense. And my likeness beat the moon and the stars, the ocean, the rhythm, the drum, the beat and the bars. Sometimes it hurts, I feel like I'm proving my worth. Despite infinite years of breastfeeding the earth. And I would take them to church, but the scripture is rigged. Cause my anatomy divine, I ain't constructed from its rib. Fabrications to fibs, fuck them, I'm daughter of the sun. Ain't a street bitch, but my mouth a close kin to one. Birth the universe, I guess you could say I earned my stripes. Straight to 10 men, so don't expect me to be lady like nigga. I'm never sparing the rod. Don't you know the black woman is God? Ha, I'm hitting hard on them, never sparing the rod. Don't you know the black woman is God? I know they emulate me, but I'm calling them fraud. Don't you know the black woman is God? No mercy on them now, never sparing the rod. Don't you know the black woman is God? They screaming, blasphemy, but who gon' blasphemy? So much blood on the leaves, I'm drenched in a tragedy, it's hunting season. They want the masses in caskets, and you trying to hide your skin, but still you can't mask it. And your hands up don't work, it's genocide and they shoot first. Coward or killer, weigh your options, tell me what's worse than your bride in the noose. Pain fluid profuse, and yo, fuck a truce. I'ma act the ass right till I'm loose. Vision impeded by black body on semen. Enough of a reason to bust heads deep on these demons. Eye for an eye, cry for a cry. For what would you die? I'm choosing the side of my ancestral ties. Keep the peace, bitch, I got a 9. Don't you know the black woman is gone? I'm hitting hard on them, never sparing the rod. Don't you know the black woman is God? I know they emulate me, but I'm calling them fraud. Don't you know the black woman is God? No mercy on them now, never sparing the rod. Don't you know the black woman is God? You can find me climbing inside the volume of a revolution. You will hear my knees crawling outside the answer to my mama's prayer. Freedom between two ears yelling, fuck it. But don't call it rebellion, call it necessary. When I use my skirt as holster, a black woman built as an altar, a savior. Breast and shoulders done soothe the heads of broken men. I see blood at my fingertips. Plucked thorns from crowns, been saving and mourning begotten sons since time grew a body and called itself human. Worship should be inside every corner of my name, God, because I am creator. God, because salvation, it passes through my hips, God. Because who you think you fucking with? When I wake up, no makeup, half naked, I feel like I'm the shit. Pardon my language, but hang-ups do not define the kid. No, I'm not flawless, I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it. My body are the laundry list of all of life's unkindnesses, but I still sip tea and chant om and live free, cause hardships and heartbreaks turn to rap epiphanies. And mom told me stay woke, cause all gold ain't glistening. Choose your words wisely, cause the all-knowing's listening. But no worries, I'm Gucci, my thighs are little juicy, my dialogue little awkward, my idols still move me. My life is a movie, like Raheem and Mookie. I'm just trying to do the right thing, hope that it improves me. My bamboos accustomed to me, you'll be soon accustomed to me. This tomorrow, I got royal hemoglobin coursing through me, and my strength is now inhuman. I get that straight from my Omi, signed in silver, mouth the grill of yours and truly.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you are.
I ain't get here overnight. I was in that mirror like 4 or 5 times a week on my mile of beats, reciting affirmations like holy rites, and I still don't know everything. But I guess confessions from 8x11s and studio sessions seem like it's only right. And trust me, this my therapy, fuck your couch. Finna murk all these Murphy types, funny styling me, shut your mouth. Touch me, I'm slaughtering crews, squads, goons, teams. The queen is coming to rule your region, coming for all of your asses, plus your house. I ain't always have it in me, no tolerance for pretending. I was 14 years old, forcing pills down my throat, so my baby fat diminished. Still got these scars from cutting my wrist when I thought the life was finished. Now they remind me what my lows look like, now I know the sky's the limit. Okay, never claim to be perfect, that's an impossible dream. I'm just saying that I'm worth it, that's the responsible thing. Spend half my life trying to find my life from outside sources, why the only voice that mattered came from me.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you
When rock go in, she too aggressive, that's too masculine. And her content a little too obsessive, just relax a bit. She say she got that's narcissistic, just the facts of it. Now I don't really F with female rappers, that's just sacrilege. Glad I learned early not to internalize every ink up. Daddy told me with every opinion there comes a sphincter, and they would rather she them thoughts than popularize a thinker. Why them lying archetypes is chasing cat, I'm trying to sphinx her. Rap barrel, skin caramello, apparel mainly vintage. Meryl composer, warrior, so every verse became a vengeance. Went through too much hair to not be fine, but they still feigning ignorance. So now I came to clip my just do with remaining interest. Baby, I'm a star without the flash frame of Fenty. Came out the doctored up the entire game upon my entry. Kept it 100, messed around and gained another century in this. Now I'm aimed to pop off till my mental chamber's empty. I'm unbothered, your standards is irrelevant. I might F around and rock a body, all this for the hell of it. They've been trying to martyr me for ages cause my melanin. So now I'm soaking UV rays with sugar slathered on my adamant. My dude, I'm magic, my game is God is my mood. It's savage, that's gang, it's Connie's my move. And mountains my range, astonishing, dangerous. Sonnets like rain and comets, they blazing. Trails through planets, all hell is kind of amazing. That's right, we'll call it self-love. Discovered I was dope and indulged like upscale drugs. And you could call me arrogant and that's gonna help love. But if you tryna knock me down, your demolitions fell, bruh, fell, bruh, fell, bruh, fell.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you are.
That's what it sounds like when you liberated. You sound free. You sound more confident. You sound more at peace. One thing about me, I ain't let nobody stop my flow, not a soul. Who job bless, no one curse. Yeah, I'm in a new season of life, I'm feeling right. Was in a dark place, now I finally see the light. My temple illuminating, was stuck in a house, ruminating. I detox, feeling rejuvenated. That Paula Santos is fumigating, cleansing my space now. I used to be spaced out. She wanted me to open up to her like Spacebar, but I couldn't build with her. She left me with a tab, but I ain't tripping. I'm at peace with it. Blessings disguised. Just went through custom, getting accustomed to blue skies, blue waters. Remember days I ain't have 2 quarters. Now I just touched 50 and I'm sensing some more coming. And I ain't even 50, but I move like an elder. Wisdom and knowledge flowing within. The YNs respect me cause I used to be them. Now I show them the way. Some days we don't know what to say. Man, you gotta just flow. You gotta just flow. Flowing like faucet streams and riverbanks, reflecting on days I could barely fill up the tank. Now these days I pull to the pump, 50 on 10 and tell a homeless man to get what he want. Building good karma, used to get meds from Big Pharma. Now I plan to buy some land and be a big farmer. Yeah, I used to live to eat, but now I eat to live. Life ain't about what you get, it's about what you give. But never give up your peace, gave her a peace of mind. It left me puzzled, I couldn't picture my healing. Now it's 13-foot ceilings, painted pictures revealing. Just took the top off the Jeep, I can't picture the ceiling. With my hands out the top, touching these wings, what a beautiful feeling. Went from feeling dead inside to a beautiful living. I had to grow, knowledge of self, I had to know. Sometimes when you don't know where to go, man, you gotta just flow. You gotta just flow.
Surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.
It's always something. Peace and blessings, Starseeds. It's the goddess Rael, and welcome to Paranoia Starseed Podcast. Hey, Lady Saturn. Peace and blessings, knowledge born Allah. Shout out to all the Starseeds in the building tonight. Thank you so much for tapping into the very first Master Mondays. Yes, indeed. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the music and you have relaxed and enjoyed yourself. Yes, hope you're doing good this Monday, Manifestation Monday, Magical Monday, whatever Monday you like to call it. But over here on Paranoia, it is now Masters Monday. So thank you for being in the building tonight. So I decided to start the series called Masters Mondays because I was influenced by a lot of master teachers when I was growing up. And they actually were the only people I felt like understood anything that was going on. I started tapping into my very first and my very favorite master teacher, Dr. Delbert Blair, during the beginning of my awakening back in 2012, my full awakening. I've always kind of, again, known I was a starseed. I've always known that, like, yeah, I got a body, but I'm not this body type of thing. But in 2012 is when I began my divine feminine awakening, when I first got the message, and I didn't understand what was going on. And I went down this rabbit hole. And one of the master teachers that I was highly influenced by was Dr. Delbert Blair. And so tonight I'm going to play maybe 5 minutes of a speech. And this part is called The Quickening. And I think it's so fitting with the time that we are in now. And that's the point of Master Mondays, we have so many great master teachers who have taught us so much, and they were so well before their time, but not really, They were there when we needed them to be there. And so now the information is out there, but people at that time were not on the level that these master teachers were necessarily on. Not many people, let's put it that way, were in that awakening phase. There were quite a few, because you will hear them in the lectures and you will see them over time in the lectures. But we are in the age of knowing. We are in the age of Aquarius. And so with that, these master teachers are coming up again. People are starting to find Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Phil Valentine, Edward Casey, Dolores Cannon. So many. I have downloaded quite a few speeches that I've really been intrigued by. And this is, again, helped me on the re-education of Goddess Rael. Is totally opened me up to different parts of my brain that have been closed off, because that's all we're doing is remembering. And the quickening is about remembering who you are and returning to a frequency that we should be on. We'll get into that. I want to play the speech by Dr. Delbert Blair first before we get into the actual the quickening. And the quickening is another form of awakening. So yeah, let's get into the speech by Dr. Delbert Blair for this Master Mondays, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it here. All right. So I'll play a little something so you don't have to just be looking at me on the screen, and you can listen to the speech, but listen closely to what he is saying and we'll get into it. Let me see.
For close to 5 million years, the sons of God have degenerated on this planet. Their souls have come and gone in bodies, never opening up to what and who they really were, only from time to time getting a little light into what they potentially were supposed to be. Once they were not able to call on directly the universal cosmic creator, they had to then accept false gods and false teachings by mankind, who was put upon the earth later on by others to keep this Son of God in control. From greatness and grandeur, having the bloodline of the angels, they also had the higher frequency body potential of the angels. But now it was locked in an animal body and could only escape between the hours of 11 and 2 in the morning, when the pineal gland could kick in and they could come out of these false bodies and become what they really were. That's why people who dream in black and white are on the verge of ascending. People who dream in color and remember the dreams and have dreams that come in threes are prophets. And as it moves up again, they can begin to awaken and come outside of your body, look down upon your body, and see that you are more than the body, because you never were human. You were simply encased in human and locked in by the frequency barrier, and you didn't know who you were. Trapped on a planet who you didn't even come from, or only here for a lesson, the lesson has got to go on and on and on infinitum. Well, even the planet is getting tired of that now and is changing the frequency. What we are about the business now is awakening. As you watch the stars, you will see, and if some of you are very much into celestial mechanics, into astrology or astronomy, you will find that the constellations are not in the proximity that they were even back in 1975. They have been displaced. You will find that due to what is called the progression of the equinoxes, even the signs by which you think you were born under no longer are the signs that rule you. They are not your natal ruling signs because they have now changed 30 degrees. Time and frequencies are speeding up. Some of you should have noticed that the days are flying by. The time seems to just slip by. That's for you who are matching vibrations. You become quickened, sometimes agitated, sometimes searching for what you don't even know you're searching for, but you know something is changing, while other soulless creatures say time is still the same. It is not the same. Time is frequencing upward. It's speeding up. You must also speed up, and to do so, you must awaken those glands that can cause your body to keep up with your soul. And it means you will be mutating. Don't become frightened of mutation. Sometimes if everybody mutates, nobody notices. The first mutation will be of the soul progression, and your neuron centers will begin to clean up their act. That's why head colds will be the rule. That's why asthma will be the rule. Asthmatic conditions will be the rule as you try to clean off the mucus and burn it up. The more you use your brain, the faster it will be burned up, and the more you get the headaches, and the headaches will go away because you'll finally begin the frequency like you're supposed to. For those who can't, they will get sick of head diseases and die. For those who can't and are in the body, they'll get attacked by body diseases and die. Disease only means one thing: imbalance, out of order. To hold a charge and not be able to use that charge will cause that charge to burn up the wires, to burn up the connections. This is why you're moved now to do things probably you hadn't wanted to do before. Certain health foods, certain health drinks, herbals. You all wanted to go into the marijuana and stuff before because you know there was something that you could activate. And so rather than do it the hard way, you say, I'm going to just trip out real quick. Not understanding that in a lowered frequency, when you do that, you run into lower vibrations, which also are called to a planet with that, and into all kind of trouble, losing your mortal souls. We've all talked about that, but we didn't understand what we were saying. But to a clear head, who through the use of consciousness-raising drugs, now I'm not talking about now the street drugs, I'm not talking about barbiturates and influence and all this kind of thing. I'm talking about the wushis and the fotis and the ginsengs and the things that can tremendously raise your vibrational rate. The pineal gland then begins to activate and not die up and dry up. It activates.
All right, thanks for sticking around, Star Seeds. So that was The Quickening, a snippet from the lecture from Dr. Delbert Blair. That lecture was given in 1994. Okay, that's when I say we are before our time. Sometimes we are before our time. And Dr. Delbert Blair had been around prior to that. He was later in his teachings. Okay, so I don't have anything written down. These are just downloads. But when I was listening to it again prior to doing the show, I started to think about the sicknesses that he named and the things that we would experience during the quickening. And what is the quickening? You know, you can tell me in the comments what do you got from that lecture and what information you thought was important in this day and time and what you're seeing that we're experiencing right now. You know, if you want to say it in the comments, that'd be great. But so Dr. Delbert Blair speaks of a time of the quickening. He names different types of humans also, if you did not notice. And we say it all the time, right? We say man, we say mankind, we say human beings. And no one ever questions why we have these different terms if we're all just one thing. So my question is, do you believe that we're all just one thing? You know, they speak of the son of men, and they carry in a certain bloodline. And so when I speak of they're not like us, it's not that anybody is better or anything like that. We're all different though. Underneath this clothes that we carry, we are all different. And we're here with different missions. So during the quickening, it's about awakening and truly awakening those with the gifts within them so that they can continue to awake and raise the consciousness of this planet and the universe. Dr. Delbert Blair talks about sicknesses in the head colds. And when I heard that, the first thing I thought about was during the height of, I would say, collective awakening. Okay, because I went through my awakening in 2012, but I saw a collective start to awaken in the beginning of 2020. Everybody, the new age thing came out, everybody was into new age, when we know that was just returning to the ancient times, right? Returning to the old age. We were going back to using things that anciently they used to connect to divine. These are just tools, but they were very important. And so we return into this time period. And during this time, what took place? Sickness broke out, right? They called it coronavirus. A lot of people got sick. And could it be that it was coinciding with the same time that people were awakening? Because you got to understand, when they were doing these tests and things, people were saying, well, I'm asymptomatic. I'm not having any symptoms, but you're getting diagnosed with this thing. But then you had people who were sick and they got over it. But okay. But my question is, could it be more than just that was happening at that time? Because when I listened to the quickening and he started to speak of the sickness, I started thinking of the sickening during the quickening, to make us sick, to make us feel like we're all going through this sickness, right? At this time. But maybe it was to hide something bigger. There's always something going on in the background. So there was so much in this speech. Lady Saturn 22 says the part about dreaming stood out to me. Also, time speeding up. Yes, dreaming in black and white versus dreaming in color, and prophets having multiple dreams. And I've spoken many times about the dreams, the premonitions. Like everything is spiritual. We are spiritual beings. We all carry some type of spirit within us. I didn't say we were all divine beings. I said we were all spiritual beings. We all carry some frequency within us, right? And we are all here on different missions with these different frequencies in order for it all to work. It's a reason we are all different and we are all here at this time. From the clip, it sounds like the side effects we experience as a result of waking up spiritually or raising our consciousness. Exactly. It sounded like, the asthma or the hard breathing. Remember, they were putting people on ventilators. So these symptoms sound so familiar to me, right? And this is why I was listening to it. And I've listened to this speech quite a few times, because if you've been here, Pronoia, I've played this speech before. It stood out to me so much. And I've listened to quite a few Dr. Delbert Blair speeches. That's why it was so appropriate for me to play Saba, the God is Black Woman is God, because he speaks about that, the God gene, like us really truly knowing where and everything started and how it started and where we're going. Because if we don't know where we've been, we don't know where we're going. He talked about the planets no longer being in alignment with the same places they were when we were born. Why is that? Maybe because we're not sitting in one little rock in the middle of the earth world and just sitting there and never moving. Maybe the planet is actually elevating itself. Maybe. Peace and blessings. Hey, peace, Cuzzo. Yes. There are no coincidences, or maybe there are, based on what Ptah has taught me about the word coincidence means it was already predestined to happen. But things are aligning the way they are supposed to. We just don't understand it because we have lack of awareness, and that's consciousness. And Dr. Delbert Blair and Dr. Phil Valentine and Brother Rich, even like these beings have come here in order to help us awaken. They're not trying to tell us what to think. They're trying to help guide us out of the fog. And they've been doing it for so many years. Also, during a quickening, the body and spirit starts to reject certain foods, music, frequencies, etc., that it used to embrace. Absolutely. Absolutely. It wants to do different things. It doesn't want to eat what it used to eat because it understands. See, the body and the soul understand what the mind hasn't comprehended yet is that the frequency has to change to match the frequency that is coming in. So we spoke about Mahatma. She deals with the sound, the tuning forks. And I said the frequency of the tuning fork, the thing about it, you have to match the frequency, right? If you don't match the frequency, that's what he speaks about, dis-ease and people passing. And people don't want to talk about that. But it happens. Regardless if we talk about it or not, it will happen. So it's best to talk about it so we have awareness so we can do something about it. So if our bodies don't match the frequency that we're trying to hold, right? That's like when you go to another country and they have a different type of port to stick your electricity in. You know, you bring in your blow dryer and you have to use a different kind of port because it takes a different type, because if it don't match, it'll blow everything out, right? So if you try to receive a frequency that your body is not ready for, or as Mr. Westbrook told us, that energy where you need that table to lay down the foundation of what you're about to receive. That is what Pranoia is really made for, to give us a heads up. Like, I'm just here to reinforce to you what I have been downloaded, what master teachers have said many times before, and what we are experiencing right now. Being prepared is the number one thing we can do. Awareness is the number one thing we actually can do. It's be aware, because lack of awareness is what will have us all the way. You know what? And they're banking on it. Who is they? Those who know. Those who already know. They know what we're going through right now. They know. That's why when you look up and you see 6, 7, 8 planes in a row dumping into the air that you breathe, you think that just dissipates into nothing? It goes into your lungs. That's why the food is poison, the water is poison, everything is poison, because the quickening. The quicker you learn who you are, the less power that they have. The quicker you learn who you are, the less manipulation you are subject to. The quickening. Because everything is speeding up. Time is speeding up. And it's for a reason. It's because the planet is tired. And the thing about, if you don't get with the frequency, it doesn't matter if you agree with it or not. You are here, so you better get on board, or you're gonna, what? He didn't cut words, he didn't mince words. He said you will die. You will pass away. Because of dis-ease, your body is not at ease with the frequency that is coming into it. You are not able to hold the charge. The moon's crescent is not even the same angle anymore. Absolutely. See, it's the don't look up at the sky people that drive me crazy. Leave me alone. You don't look up. You keep looking down. I'm going to look up. I'm going to pay attention to what's going on. When the Pope has the strongest telescope in the world, look it up yourself. When the Pope has the strongest telescope in the world, called Lucifer. I'm not making this up. Yep, go ahead, click off and go look it up yourselves. And then you tell me not to look up? No. My mind don't work like that. See, I'm not the sheep that's following the other sheep. I'm the sheep that's following the man around to the back to see where he's going. Yeah, to the slaughter. Yeah. So if you tell me not to look up, I'm damn sure gonna look up. When you tell me not to look at the sun, I'm damn sure gonna look at the sun. When you tell me not to stargaze, I'm going to damn sure this stargaze. We live in the upside down. Everything is backwards. And if you don't listen to yourself, you will fall for anything. The divine in you will be letting off all kinds of signals that what I'm saying is not a lie. Look for yourselves. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just saying that if it was so bad, why are they doing it? That part, it's best to talk about it so you can do something about it. Absolutely. Lack of awareness will have you jacked up. Listen, awareness can save your life. Lack of awareness, you'll be redoing this cycle all over again by yourselves, because I ain't gonna be here with you. Because I'm telling you right now, when I get a hint of what's going on, I start going and asking divine. Question things. Question me. Question the teachers. Question the master teachers. Dr. Delbert Blair, he breaks things down. Okay, when he starts talking about even the woman gene, which we're going to get into that next month in May, when he starts talking about how women used to reproduce by themselves because there was something within them, he gives you the gene. He lets you go. You can go and look the stuff up yourself. He's not just giving you information and telling you, he's not just blabbing. He's actually giving you the information to go find out for yourself. But it resonates with you. There's something in what I'm saying resonates with you. And there's a reason for that. It's because it's the hidden knowledge. It is the thing you know, but you don't consciously know it. You subconsciously know it. It's been buried under all the other channels that they've tried to tune you into. There's so much going on right now to distract you from going within because you are being activated. What's the 411? The 411 is you are being activated. New frequency, who this? Yeah, you're becoming a new being. Again, study with Dr. Delbert Blair. We're going to get into that in another speech, but he speaks about man, womb man, human. When they landed on the moon, one large step for man, one large step for mankind. Another step for mankind or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me. But you know, man and mankind, two separate entities. Two. He speaks of soulless beings in this speech. He says soulless beings will tell you that time is not speeding up. You know why? Because they lack awareness. They lack awareness. Everything is the same thing every day for them. But you see because you are aware, because you are not soulless. You are connected. And when you are connected, you see what is happening. Now, from seeing to being aware of what is actually happening is where we're trying to get to. You can see it, but not be aware of what it is. And I am telling you, it is the quickening that Dr. Delbert Blair speaks of. Time has sped up. I'm sorry, what you say? What you say? 2 days being mid-April? Time definitely has not hit no brakes. Time has definitely not hit the brakes. Yes. Peace, 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 King Adonis. Thank you for being in the building. Peace, Star Seeds. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I hope what I'm saying to you is resonating tonight, because this is all from Spirit. I promise you, all of this Spirit has been just giving me like show after show after show. You're going to do this show. You're going to do that show. And I don't know what I'm going to speak about until we get here. But I promise you, the Dr. Delbert Blair began to open my eyes to certain things. And it resonated. It wasn't just what he was saying. It was that my soul was like, yes. Yes. We spoke about how sometimes you can go to church, yes, and if things will resonate. Of course they will, because there is truth in there. But there's also a little bit of lie, just to keep you within a certain line. The thing is to seek out the truth in full for yourself. Does it resonate with your soul? Do you not find it weird that you have a God, a Lord God? You know, it's these are different names. This is not one entity. Just like man and mankind and human and men, sons of man. Like these are different entities that we are speaking of. And we try to put it all together and then try to make it make sense. And it doesn't make sense because it's not the same thing. The quickening, quick, the speeding up, the re-becoming, the remembering, the awakening, whatever you would like to call it. We're in the midst of it right now. Everybody's like, oh yeah, well, you know, they've been saying that for years. Yeah. Saying one thing and seeing one thing is another. And not to see with these, but to see with this. To see with your first eye. You are being activated to be able to see with your first eye. You might not like what you see. You might come to some really disturbing understandings that you have been tricked. You have been bamboozled into believing in the illusion. Digest it. It takes time. But don't reject the fact that maybe what you learned before, there was reasoning behind what you learned. But if you want to be free, you truly have to know the truth. A lot of people reject the truth because it doesn't come the way they want it to be. But it doesn't make it not true. It just makes it not what you want it to be, which means you want to stay in delusion. However way the truth shows up, be ready to accept it. 411. Lay out the table and be prepared because we are in the age of truth. This is the reason why we've been preparing for this age, because it ain't nothing going to be hidden anymore. That is why you're going to keep seeing people like me who have been activated. We just seem like we appeared out of nowhere. But we've been saying this for years. If you go back on my Facebook feed, I am not a new being. I don't know why people be acting brand new like, she just started acting different and weird. No, I've been different and weird because I've been tapped into the frequency of the collective. It is not an easy journey to knowledge. It is not an easy journey to gnosis. It's not an easy journey back to yourselves, but it is necessary. If you want to be free, truly, you have to. Things that are not important, they will disintegrate. They will melt away like butter when you realize who you truly are. The systems that have been built around you to keep you in a cage will be easier to overcome when you know who you are. We've been on here for 44. It said 4404. The confirmation is knowing yourself will free you, but a lot of us are afraid of what we're going to find out. We are afraid to face our shadows. We are afraid to move forward. We're afraid to go backwards, so we're stuck. But the thing is, the universe, the earth, this planet Gaia, earth does not want to be stuck anymore. Earth wants to raise her frequency. He spoke about that even the earth is tired of the lessons being learned over and over. Haven't we had enough of the lessons? If we are tired of the lessons, then what comes after the lessons? You learn something, now you have to what? Practice it. Put it into practice. You know now that there is a God and a goddess. Are you going to keep pushing the information so things stay unbalanced, or are you going to start speaking it so that we can come back into balance? Yes, she is. She is damn right. You're right. But you know why? Because I know that because she speaks through me in such a harsh way. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, I don't even know why I'm so mad, because she's mad. When are we going to get it? How many lessons do you have to learn over and over? How many times are you going to repeat kindergarten? The basics. There is no balance without balance. That means there is no he without she. There is no she without he. We need each other. We are about to go. We are experiencing I'm not going to say what we're about to go into because we are experiencing something we've never experienced before. We are experiencing the changing of an age, the quickening, the shutting of one door and the opening of another. And this one, when he says quickening, think about how slow you run in water. If you're running in water, it slows you down. We were in the age of Pisces. Pisces is water. Ask me how I know. I'm a Pisces. We were in the age of slowing you down, of a density. When you ask for something, it may take a little bit longer. But now we're opening up air into Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by the air. Air is frequency. Air is fast. You think you want to run and the air is pushing behind. If you're running in the right direction, the air is pushing behind you, going even faster. You're running the wrong way, you're going to be fighting against it. It's going to feel like water again. You have to understand more than what they're allowing you to see every day. You have to. That's the only way to truly maneuver at this time. And it's important that each and every one of us be at peace at this time. Internal peace. I'm not the rich girl. Me not the rich girl, but me at peace. So me abundant. You see what I'm saying? I don't know where that came from, but me not a rich girl. I'm not rich. That is not how we become more abundant. We have to be at peace within ourselves, because the external will be like, well, I got to pay these bills. I get it. We do. We all have to. Don't let it take your peace away at this time. Everything is feeding off of you. It's feeding off of your misery. It's feeding off of your depression. It's feeding off of your anxiety. It's feeding off of you not knowing who you are, because once you know who you truly are, you do not have any worries. You know who walks with you. You know what is around you. You understand the bigger picture, that we are spiritual beings, that the illusion is the physical, that if you want more in the physical, that you have to be more in the spiritual. Like, honestly, you have to step into your power if you really want true power. It's not about money anymore, you guys. It's not. The money is going to go away, and then what you got? You are the true currency. You are what you trade your money for. Do you understand that? You go to work and they pay you for your energy, but your energy is worth more than what they're paying you. So if you just took your energy back, stop the exchange of your currency for dollars and started exchanging your currency for currency. Then who could rule you? You would be your own master, right? You would slay your own. You would train your own dragons. You would be your own. You would be the last dragon, because you wouldn't need anything outside of you. The currency is yourself. But we refuse to see ourselves as valuable. We allow others to give us paper in exchange for our energy, because they know our energy is powerful. Even someone who's making, I don't care, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year, still not worth your energy. You can't get your time back. That's something you are giving away willingly. $20, $30, $40 an hour. $50. Well, I make $100 an hour. That's paper. Think about this. We're moving into communities now. We're going back to tribes. If you don't believe me, come back here in a couple of years and tell me I'm a liar. People will start living together. People will start moving in together, because first of all, they're making it that way. But it's another reason. It looks like man is doing it, right? It looks like, well, the prices is getting too high. We can't live by ourselves. Of course, we're going to move together. Maybe that's the reason. But everything is spiritual. Maybe divine wants us to come back together. Maybe we've been too divided in ways that we have been easily manipulated into believing that paper was a great exchange for our energy. But when we come back together, we realize that I don't need paper in order to deal with you, and you don't need paper to deal with me. We just need each other's energy. You know what I mean? You know how to fix a car. I know how to build a house. Oh, you take care of babies. Oh, you do this and I do that. Oh, you're a doctor or you're a vet, and we all live in the same neighborhood. Well, look, I don't ever have to cook again because there's a chef and he comes and gets his hair done over here. So he brings me my meals every day, and every week he comes and gets his hair done. Now we're exchanging energy for energy. There's no money. That means the middleman is cut off. Who is the middleman? The one that's making us think that we need to fight each other versus work with each other. Stop selling yourselves short. We say things like that. I'm selling myself short, and still don't even, what are you saying? Yes, you are. You are valuable. In the eyes of divine, you are valuable. I promise you, divine did not send you down here to work for somebody else until you're tired and old and don't even look good in a bathing suit where you can retire finally and go to the beach. You 76 years old, wrinkled as hell, and don't want to be on the beach now. You're too tired to go to the beach because you've been working for somebody your whole life. Shout out to Patah, who is blazing the way of freedom. He will talk about it, his own journey, but we're going to have to eventually wake up. And that's what the quickening is about. Wake up. What is important to you? Wake up. Stop falling for the games. Stop playing childish games. Stop looking at allegories as true stories and start looking within yourself. Santa Claus ain't real. I promise you there's an adult that's pissed somewhere right now because I said that. We got to wake up. We got to stop falling for the fantasy, honestly. Call a thing so that we can figure out how to work with the thing, get rid of the thing, whatever we need to do with the thing. But if we don't even know what it is, if we can't say, you know what? Money is just a paper note. It has no backing. It has no gold value, and it is depreciating every day. Do I really need it? No. Do I really want to build a community? What does that take? When you start asking divine for things that are within divine's plan, I promise you, divine's plan will come clear to you. It's because we don't want to know divine's plan. We want to know our own plan. We want to run by our own plan, but our plan ain't working no more because the earth, it's running on divine's plan. Everything around us, yeah, it'd rather be on divine's plan. Get on board, collective. I need you to get on board, collective. We spoke about this before. We all have our own individual worlds going on. We got our own little individual universes. If we have our own little people, we have our own little people to live on, your own children. You have your own little people on your universe. But when we step out, that's the collective consciousness that we see. Collectively, what we see. All the murders, all the wild shit, all the pedophilia, everything that you're seeing is the collective consciousness. It's the shadows that never been faced. It's the stuff that people keep trying to hide in the age of Aquarius. It's the work that we won't do. So when you go into the supermarket and you feel icky or you feel like, ugh, I don't want to be around these people, it's a reason. It's because we're in the age of unveiling and people are still trying to cover it. So have you ever seen like something hideous try to just stay the mask on? That's what we're living in right now. The mask, people are trying to hold on to the mask when the masks are like truly dissolving into their faces. We're seeing the truth for what it is. And the truth is the only thing that has value in this world is you, your heart, your love, what you pour into That's why they want you to be passionate about the job that you do. Do a great job. Do your best at work. But then you go home drained and not giving your family shit because you gave your best at work. What if every day you worked for yourself, you got up and you went out and you fed your animals, or you planted seeds in your garden? What if every day you got up and you sat around a bonfire with your community? What if you just decided that the work that you wanted to do was you? What would that look like collectively? Yes, girl. Yes, they're walking around. Oh, no, I'm okay. Skin just falling off. That's where we at right now. Yes. Get that man some sugar water. For real. It is people out here that need sugar water. Their skin is just falling off, all the fake shit. And we still try to act like we don't see it. Oh, nothing's going on. Nothing's changing in the world. Okay. You keep singing that song. Whole time we seeing people's face changing on TV. We seeing people truly show who they are, and we still like, no, we're all the same. Kumbaya. I can promise you we are not all the same. What is mankind? What is human? What is woman? What is man? Why are there different names for different? I'm just saying. Okay. Dr. Delbert Blair, Delbert, Blair. He has plenty of speeches, more than the quickening. He talks about so much, and he's been doing it for years. There was so much that happened with Dr. Delbert Blair. He has suffered and still gave his all. That's the true symbol of a starseed. We go through so much, and still we want to be here for others, no matter what we go through. People will try to break your spirit of who you are. They tried to break Dr. Delbert Blair. They took his wife away. Took her out. Because they wanted to break that man. And he still gave. He has the Meta Center. META. Meta. Yeah, like Facebook. They still from the universe. They are just human copying the universe. Meta, your mind. The metaphysics. But we just let them, we just do. We just act like we don't see it. I won't. That's why I created this platform. I refuse to act like I don't know what's going on. I refuse to act like the divine feminine energy has not returned. I refuse to deny my mother. They say, will you deny Christ? No, I will not. I will not deny my brother. I will not deny my mother. I will not deny my true father. We are in the age of knowing. Know who you are. Know that stories that you read in that Bible, yes, they're stories to remind you of who you are. They're allegories. I would create plant portals for people, and write journal entries like, Dear Abby, if I didn't have my 9 to 5. I know you're past that part, but I fell off in my daydream of it. Hey, listen, that's beautiful. And that's what I'm saying. We all have gifts and things that we can add. Why are we adding to their fuel, to their fire, to their dream of what they want us to be? Why not add to the dream of what we want us to be? Why not build the community that we really want to see? What does it take? See, the thing about it is we've been trained by them. A lot of us have jobs that we can take the information from the job that we've had in the matrix and reapply it into our own communities. So yes, I went to school for cosmetology. I'm a master cosmetologist. If I get into a community, we got a whole bunch of people with hair. Yes, I will do your hair. There are things that we've learned. Look, I did HR for a long time. Human resources, meaning I know how to talk to people. I know how to bring on people. I know how to look over resumes. I know how to hire people. So we get into a community and we need to know who needs to do what. Well, let me see what you've done before. That will help organize the community. Things that we've learned in the matrix can be reapplied in our own sovereign communities. Nothing is a waste. Who we are is who we are becoming, who we're supposed to be. But eventually we have to wake up from the dream and make our realities what we want them to be. Right. The delegator. Absolutely. Because once you learn something, it is yours to take with you. Like when you go to school and you learn a trade, they can't, even if you don't pay that damn bill, they can't take it back what you learned in your brain. It's there. You know it now. Take it with you and do something with it. Yes, I went to quite a few schools. I went to school for fashion design. I know how to make clothes. We get into a community, y'all, we gonna be cute. Our hair gonna be done. We gonna have some cute clothes on. And I'm gonna be able to figure out where the hell y'all supposed to be. Those are the 3 things I could bring to the community. I've got other things, but those are my 3 things. What are your 3 talents? Do you know how to fix bikes? Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to grow things? Are you a teacher? Can you teach the youth? Are you astrologist? Can you teach us about astrology, numerology? Can you lead us in spirituality? Like, what can you bring to the community? We need to start asking ourselves that, because that is going to be the true currency moving forward. Your energy, what you bring, your knowledge. Yeah, because all the jobs that AI do, they're going to be basic shit that's going to move us away from doing things that AI can do, because there are things AI can't do. Those are the things that we need to tap into. Truly, it's no point in fighting what is happening. It's about making it what you want it to look like now. How do you want the world to look in your world? Do you want to build community, or do you want to be by yourself? I can promise you that survival alone at this point is not going to be feasible for most of us. But hey, to each its own. But you have to make a decision. You have to become into awareness of the time that we are in right now. Everything is speeding up for a reason. It's not going to slow down. It's survival of the fittest. Get on board. Change your habits. We absolutely need each other. We absolutely need each other. And that is why we are so divided right now. That is why division is the name of the game. That's why I hate you or you hate me is the name of the game, because we need each other more than ever. But on a spiritual level, the reason why we're divided is that what they say, the tar and the weed wear or something, terror wear. I said, God is dividing us to shift out the evil, because a lot of good people been attached to a lot of evil people, not knowing, with lack of awareness. A lot of things are going to come to a shock for people. Yes, the wheat and the tars, that's right. Or the tares, the wheat and tares. We're being separated at this time for a reason. The isolation is not punishment. It is so you can go within and learn who you are, so that you can be a better contributor to your community. Because money ain't going to get it. All these people doing things for money, and money ain't going to even get it anymore. It's going to be your aura in this era. It's going to be your aura. They say they're aura farming and all that kind of stuff. There's a reason they're bringing that kind of thing up. People are attracted to your aura. And your aura, who you are, is going to attract your tribe. people who are like you, who want the things that you want, who want to do the things that you want to do. That is the only way. Unless you want to stay in the loop-de-loop. I mean, they're going to always make a loop-de-loop for everybody else. But Starseeds, we don't belong in the loop-de-loop any longer. We played the game, right? We played the game like we was just normal, like everybody else. But the game is up. The gig is up. We're in the age of knowing that people need to know that we are separating ourselves. We no longer want to be a part of the grand spell that everyone is under. Because every time we participate, every time we give our energy, our currency to the system, we are a participant in casting the spell on ourselves and keeping ourselves in the illusion. And a lot of us are tired of it. And because we became tired and the universe is tired, we are experiencing the quickening, the speeding up of time. Everything is speeding up. And again, we're in the age of air. Get used to it. They will attack you through the air, but you will also get your blessings through the air, through frequency, through vibration, through reconnecting. Telepathy will be a thing in the future if you let go of the fake telepathy, the phones, telephones, We want to return to ourselves. The quickening is about returning to yourselves. The ancient times are actually the new age. And they were actually more advanced. We want to move out of being, because they're trying to take us backwards. Is nobody been noticing? Me and my sister were sitting in a store the other day, and I promise you, they played nothing but 90s music. I'm like, why are we repeating this little loop-de-loop? Pay attention. All the old stuff is just coming back. Oh, let's go back to the time, the good old days, make America great again. Let's go back. No. Everything is about forward movement. No backwards going. We're not trying to go backwards. That's how you start a circle. You're going back and around. No, we want to go forward. Awareness pushes you forward. Awareness is the key to your freedom. A lot of people are locked up and don't even know it. We're sitting in a jail cell with the door wide open, but it's comfortable in here. It's comfortable. They send me meals. They stick it underneath the thing. And I eat. I get a check. I take care of my bills. Like, have we ever even thought about that? Slaves didn't have to pay for where they used to live and the food they ate. They gave them slave quarters and they gave them food. And when we decided we didn't want to be slaves no more, you had to work for where you live. Now you work to get money so you could pay for your house and your food. Someone told me we were sharecroppers. Are we participating in our own slavery? So we should participate in our own freedom, right? Like everything around you, the divine is sending messages that I want to help you. Let me free you. And I free you by destroying the systems that were built to contain you. And then you got people saying, no, the house is burning. It's a jailhouse. It's a whorehouse. It needs to burn. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. But we are in a different time. And we are in a different space. And there's a reason that you are alive at this time. Don't take it lightly. The divine chose you to be here right now. Don't take it lightly that you were just that powerful to withstand the opening and the closing of doors. It's a big deal. Nobody you know has lived through this. Nobody has lived through this before. Nobody you know will live through it again. It will be thousands and thousands of years before we go into the next age. We are entering a new age. That means new thoughts, new ways of doing things, right? If you want to see more than what you saw before, you have to become more than what you were before. You have to truly take the time to learn yourself. That is, you are the key to your own success. Regardless to what bills we have choices. Regardless to what is going on in this world, we always have a choice to look at things in a different perspective. Yes, the house is burning, but you know what I got? Some popcorn and some shades and a lawn chair, and I'm sitting out and I'm watching it. Because I know once it stops burning, that's when we get to reconstruct and to build. But it has to burn down first. It has to be destroyed first. You can't lay a fresh foundation over some rotten, dirty, lustful whorehouse. You have to start over. And we have become a rotten, dirty, lustful whore country, world, everything. And it needs to be brought down. There's no mincing words necessary. We know what we're looking at. I don't know why everybody wants to act like what's happening is not happening. And yes, everything is a distraction, but it's also true. They've been doing things with children. They've been doing things with little girls and little boys. They've been doing things to people and hiding it. Come on, let's be honest. Is this the world we want to continue? Because if you say, let's keep the system the same, then you're saying you're okay with the way things have been. If you are too afraid of change, then you're going to live in a nightmare, because things are going to change regardless. Life is all about change. And again, raise your frequency. Get on board with where the universe is going, with where the frequency of the world, not the matrix, but the universe. Like, go out, put your phone down, ground yourselves. It's nice out now. Start reconnecting. We came to this earth with nothing. Our happiness should not be based on external things. Our happiness should come from the joy of being able to breathe and to enjoy this life, just to be here. I don't know who told us that we had to have everything and to be happy, but that's temporary happiness. Joy, eternal joy. I think that's where divine wants us to return to the internal joy, the thing that can't be touched by anybody else. No outside validation needed. No external validation needed. No one needs to tell us who we are. We just know. And we walk in it. And when we walk into places, we walk with our heads held high, not thinking that we're better than anyone, but knowing who we are. The quickening is about remembering something that we've been told not to remember. But it's important. The messages that we shared tonight, I hope you go back and listen. I'm going to play it again while we go out tonight. But Dr. Delbert Blair spoke about so much. And he also had a speech called The Sickening Before the Quickening. And he talked about the planes and the water pollution and the food that we eat. If you did not want to change your diet, after hearing what he is talking about, it makes you want to change your diet And maybe it's something that you'll reconsider sometimes, you know? I mean, I recently found out like we were trained to sleep 8 hours a day based on a mattress company recommendation, not on true necessity. We are being sold so many lies and we just take it at face value. And it doesn't even resonate with our bodies nor our souls, but we just take it. And it's like we are tolerating it like lactose. We're like forcing ourselves to drink the milk, but our bodies don't want it and our souls are rejecting it. And because everybody else is drinking the milk, we're going to drink the milk. No matter if it makes us fart, we don't care. We want to be like everyone else. Stop drinking the milk. The reason you can't digest it because it's not truth. Your body, your soul will tell you what resonates. Your soul will tell you the truth. And even if everybody outside of you thinks you are crazy, you probably are not. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself, your own discernment. The reason you're being activated right now is because Spirit trusts you to trust yourselves. AI is going to deceive you. They're going to be making pictures of people saying things that they never said before. Your spirit of discernment is so important right now. The quickening is for you. The speeding up of everything is for you because everything external is going to start to speed up as well. But you are the true intelligence. So I'm going to replay Dr. Delbert Blair's speech. And again, he talks about man, he talks about human, he talks about mankind. This is just the first part of the Dr. Delbert Blair series we'll be doing on Master Mondays. We'll get deeper into it as we go along, and we'll touch on other master teachers as well. But I hope that you got something from this message tonight. We are truly the future that we seek, but we just keep looking for somebody else to save us. We save ourselves when we tap back in. We save ourselves when we get onto the frequency of the divine, the true divine, the most high. And how do we know we are on that frequency? It's about knowing yourself, knowing what truly resonates in your first mind, your gut, that first response. Our morals and stuff were not taught to us. They are within us. There's a lot of things that they put in books that we didn't even need them to tell us. We know. We know right from wrong. We know who we truly are. And it's almost like if someone didn't tell you, you would probably have a better chance of figuring out who you were. But because someone gave you a definition, it's a lot harder to figure it out. It's like when I go to a art museum and I see a piece of abstract art, and if the artist comes up and tells me what the art piece is about, then I lose my imagination. I lose the ability to figure it out on my own. I lose the ability to see what I would see in it. So don't let anybody define life for you. You define it. Don't let nobody come up and give you words to your symbols. Let those symbols mean what they mean for you. If you don't know, don't look for someone else. Go within. You do know. You just need to remember. Things that appear to you in this lifetime, this is not the first time they've appeared here. So you do know. I want to thank you again for tapping in tonight, Star Seeds. Shout out to Dr. Delbert Blair, who is no longer with us, but his spirit will always be with us. And all the master teachers and all the Star Seeds who come over here and give up their time and teach here on Paranoia Star Seed Podcast. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. And I hope, again, you got something from this message tonight. Before I go, 11:11 on, oh my goodness, 11:11 on the clock. And before I go, I want to say let me look. Oh, my phone fell. Oh, hold, please. And you know, I'm on mute, so y'all have to deal with my squeaky chair as I grab my phone. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to give you a quick calendar rundown so you know what shows are coming up real quick. And also, you can always catch me on Instagram. It's Pronoia Starseed Podcast. If you're not following us over there, please do so. I put out a calendar every month with all the Starseed lineup so you know what shows are to come. But I'm going to go over the ones that we have coming up so far. On the 16th, Claudia is back with Human Design. Yes. Claudia's in the building. On the 17th, King Adonis is here. So we got back-to-back shows this week, y'all. Whew, your girl won't be busy. Okay, on the 19th, Knowledge Born Allah is in the building. Yes, indeed. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for visiting with me tonight. Thank you so much. On the 21st, we have another Transformation Tuesdays. That's right. I'll be back the 21st. On the 22nd, I am wrong. The 22nd is Smart Video Girl's birthday. So shout out to Smart Video Girl. Happy solar return, even though we're going to stop celebrating birthdays. We're going to talk about that too. But shout out to Smart Video Girl on the 22nd. So Mahatma Starseed is back on the 27th. And on the 30th, Patah is back with Temple Talks. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for showing up tonight. Thank you so much, you guys. For real. I really appreciate each and every one of you Starseeds. It is so beautiful to be able to come here and see you in the comments. I get so excited. You know, again, I do this show not knowing if anybody's going to show up. And every time that someone shows up, I get excited. Thank you so much for being here live. Like, share, and subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, which I know you have, because I've seen you guys here before. So thank you for coming back. Make sure you share this with others too, Starseeds that you know. We're not rushing to grow, but we do want to grow over here because we know there's at least 144,000 of us, right? Okay, so make sure you share that with the other Starseeds that you may know. Yes. Oh, good. You see, look at there. I love that you guys know each other. That is so sweet, so cute. All right, Starseeds. I hope you had a great evening and enjoyed Pronoia. Pronoia means that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. No matter what it may look like on the outside, know that things are working out for you. You know why? Because you are the universe. That's right. In human form, experiencing itself in so many different ways. So thank you for tapping in tonight for a beautiful Master Mondays. I'll see you again real soon. Yes. And enjoy the music for the rest of the night. You know I'm going to play some. All right. Because let me tell y'all, I'll be trying my best not to play AJ McQueen back to back. I'm an AJ McQueen fan. Shout out to AJ McQueen. We're going to get him over here on Pronoia. And shout out to the other Starseeds. We're going to get Spiritual Tony over here. We're going to get Free Soul, Lava, all of them. Because, baby, I play the music, okay? So we're going to go out with a little ginger root and know that the universe is always working for you. I love you, Starseeds. Have a good evening. Peace.
It's a palate cleanser. Yeah, when it comes to evolving, I'm an advocate. I learned how to have peace by not having it. Sometimes you gotta lose everything just to find everything. They tried to throw me off, I came back like a boomerang. Now they all admire how I outlast through the pain. Now they all drawn to my art, see this the way I paint. My whole life a canvas, build my own brand, they can't brand us. On high levels, they can't overstand us. Now these ain't bars, these stanzas. Sonnets and haikus, broke generational curses and cycles. Just got my mama out the hood and I ain't finished. I'ma liberate my lineage, gotta elevate the children. Boy, I'm out here building this brick by brick. The snowfall, I still stick to the script. When it's sticky, I trust God, but the 4-5 still stick to the hip. But I choose peace over violence, serenity over sirens. Steady on demon timing, or God timing, make your clock out if you're wildin'. I wanna change, so I change my environment. Channel my greatness, they can't turn me off. My loft got an island, now I'm on the island in the loft, solo tripping. Spending time by the water, getting deep, solo dipping. I'm at peace now, told my youth to put their guns down and put their hands up. You help pull their minds up, then they'll pull their pants up. My flow guaranteed to make the elders stand up. This right here make my young niggas put his hands up. He's about to crash out, I made him switch his plans up. Told him don't crash out, cause God got a plan for him. God got a plan for him. God got a plan for him. I told him don't crash out, cause God got a plan for him. But who praying for him? The streets been praying on him since 21, so he turned to a savage. I was tired of living average, had to activate my genius. Started controlling my penis, will never sell my soul, I'd rather sell out arenas. Said she needs space, so I nicknamed her Venus. Told my big sis, don't let no lame get between us. He lucky I matured, his life in jeopardy. If I gave my bloods the word, I gotta let her be. Can't go and jeopardize my legacy. The promised land I'll never see. If I don't listen to God, I put my ear up to heaven like I'm listening, God. Tryna vent and chill, my spirit need conditioning, God. Tryna heal, but this world just so sickening, God. Yeah, this little light of mine I heard flickering, God. I need a recharge before I catch a battery. Help me realize my demons need some mastery, yeah. Had to go and switch up my strategy, yeah. The other day deleted pictures out my gallery, even the hidden ones. Time to burst some new fruit and stop eating forbidden ones. When I feel depleted, I let God restore me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out.
Rise up, goddess. Let the world bear witness of your infinite grace. Rise up again. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, goddess. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, goddess. Rise up, goddess. Let the world bear witness of your infinite grace. Time to rise up again. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, goddess. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, goddess. Yeah, let your heart guide you, let your soul sing, let spirit flow.
Yes, sir. We back. Yeah. All right. Look. Hey. I finally come to terms with my power and learned to trade like an electrician. I made something out of nothing so many times I felt like a magician. Who knew in elementary school the students seemed mostly in detention. We're learning golden rules and principles that would make up a suspension. I witnessed angels denigrate into demons falling through fleshly temptation. It sound condemning when there's no conversations. One thing I've mastered in my studies were these life complications that made it difficult to untether the course upon my creation. I was birthed to leave my mark on this planet like sublimation. If it's the blind leading the blind, the man with the third eye's the king of the nation. I'd rather build upon centuries of consecration. I'm a god personified, I'll implore the tide constellation by simply centering my concentration. You can hear my hunger like I barely ate and then skip hibernation. Planning in-person consultations to declare my proclamation as sovereign. I can channel the spirit of Elijah, Muhammad, or the prophet. The man who wears two faces, I often forget which one's the imposter. Like I've entered the fantasy drop, I'm still rotating my roster. My imagination transformed my top ramen to pasta, coins into dollars, and knuckle draggers into upright posture scholars. The only thing I'm turning down is everything unworthy, or when it's time for my eternal sleep that could potentially disturb me. Reevaluating self-love to sever what no longer serves me. Once I determined my own worth, then I realized they didn't deserve me, and in a hurry I made my ascension, based upon a single decision to live each day as if it's the only one given. The only thing you'll need is will, and you can travel the distance. I even walked when I couldn't afford to call for roadside assistance. I stand on business like a CEO addressing the conference. No time for nonsense.
Yeah. I had to elevate my mental. I got up off my ass and pressed the gas on my potential. I tamed my temptations, now I'm taking care of my temple. I pull up to the function, skip the line, don't show credentials. They know I'm presidential. Everything monumental when you recognize your moment. See, I built it on my own, so ain't no question if I own it. They used to laugh, call me alone, and now they ask for a loan. See, my ex said I wouldn't succeed. I plant my feet and now I grown. See, I used to be a stoner, now I'm high off life. I'm up high in plain sight, just hopped off a flight. Me and Hunt, old kid, now they gotta raise the price, cause I invested in myself and made it back overnight. Dog, we all fall short, don't give a fuck about your height. In America, do you wrong, so you better know your rights. See, they do it for attention, I just follow intuition. I'm on a mission, why they missing? I ain't difficult, I'm different. Ooh. Nah, I can't settle. See, I bet it on myself, now everything getting better. Nah, I can't settle. They want me to come down, told them meet me on my level. Nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I deserve a medal. Yeah, nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I want my gold medal. See, I used to try to force it, now I flow with it. They threw dirt up on my name, but now I grow with it. I used to wait up on my blessing, now I go get it. I'm done waiting, done debating. If God tests me, let him grade me. It's that top shelf flow, yeah, I'm way out your reach. Used to choose between shoes, then I tell them give me each. But I don't brag about no fashion, cause I ain't one for the flash. Used to sag, now I'm a grown man. I keep my belt fast and had so much on my plate. But then I started fasting, then I started meditating, then I started levitating. This that self-knowledge, black man educated, could've been in that cell. Now every day a celebration. Now these days I practice celibacy and focus on development. And I ain't really emotional, I'm just emotionally intelligent. Shawty call me selfish cause I don't focus on my betterment. These days I'm on a higher level. No, I can't settle. Whoa. Nah, I can't settle. See, I bet it on myself, now everything getting better. Nah, I can't settle. They want me to come down, told them meet me on my level. Nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I deserve a medal. Yeah, nah, I can't settle. See, I was low, now I'm on higher level. And they keep asking how I did it, dog, I'm special. I'm just special. If life's a marathon, I want my gold medal. Yeah.
Sacrificing sleep for my dreams. Sailing across the atlas, this shit deeper than some streams. Everything ain't what it seems, and I'm reading in between. Translating frequencies from ethereal beings. I can walk through the streets and remain unseen. My protection on a beam, my direction, 7 seas. Cinematic tendencies, currencies, infinite. On some classic type shit, so consistent with the hits. Cosmic message on the lips, clearly heaven never miss. Crucial metamorphosis, I swear I died 1,000 times, but still I rise by the power of Most High. I heard legends never die, but we bound to the crown. That motherfucker heavy than 1,000 evil eyes. Getting stronger with my boundaries, cause my spirit is the prize. And my soul is as vibrant as the moon on summer nights. And my mind is a dive into all that's divine. Sacred scribe, watching Gemini rise. When I was born, I loved my mama womb so much that I was trying to hold on. I had problems with the breath, cause my spirit never left. I survived 1,000,000 threats, projections aimed at my neck, death sentence to my success, abuse of my innocence, transmuting the bullshit, speak life on my lineage, protecting women and kids, raising respectful men. honoring the land, keeping the sacred, infusing the planet with healing and presence, wisdom of ancients, pumping through my veins, scream my ancestors' names, we ain't here to play, coming for every fucking thing you ripped from my kin and them, multiply that shit by 10, can't quantify my existence. I am an uncompromised transmission in this holographic realm of those addicted to the gram. My heart chakra bleeds for those in need of connection. You magnetize all your blessings when you lead with intention, and you lean into forgiveness, and you see all you've been given, and you amplify your mission with compassion for your lessons, giving grace to your versions that's in need of the healing, saving space for potential cause your growth has no ceilings. And now I'm building you up cause you are my reflection. I feel collective fear and pain, and I can't answer all those questions, but we all know the problem, and we cry for solutions. We done watch all our legends up and die for the truth. Strange fruit, tongue-tied for our lives by the noose. I will no longer be silenced, but those who deny our truth, fulfilling the prophecy, feeling the potency of a black woman near her prime. What a joy it is to see. Every win for my sis is a W for me. Reflecting my inner light, is it W or me? No double cup, just tea. Pour libations up for me. When I bounce out this bitch at the altar, sing my name. Leave me raspberry leaf. Fill my cup up for me. Play my voice over the seas. Lava for eternity. Lava is eternity.
Shimim Hotep, Shimim Ra, Ashe. Uncle Jobs and Abe Synapti, Ashe. We give thanks for the verbal elixir and divine frequency of Lava God. Just know if you're hearing my voice, you are the new deity. You are the Neteru. You are the Orisha. You are the Vedic. You are the Mayan, Aztec. You are the Akan, the Dogon. All that is God is in you. So we lack nothing. Give thanks.
It's not possible to constantly hold on the crisis. You have to have the love and you have to have the magic. That's also life. And I regard it, even though it may sound as though I'm dealing in fantasy, I don't think so. I find it all terribly realistic because
they call me lost when I wander. I go as far as I wanna go. Temptation try pull me under, but I won't let it take control. I just move through it like water. I flow wherever I wanna flow. I sing, I write, and I conjure. I've been so low, but still I roll. So low, but still I roll. I've been so low, but still I roll. Imagine walking through fire, never smelling like smoke. When it set with a lion, I walked out in the cold. Saw the water get high, went and built me a boat. Cause if I never could fly, I might as well go and float. I've been living a lie, I've been living some more. You wanna know how I get it, it's cause I get what I want. Imagine you meeting God and wondering if she smoke. Imagine you seeing God walking out the liquor store. I'd have seen it before. Everything I'm doing now, I sat and dreamed it before. Cause once upon a time, I begged for what I needed before. But then I learned that all I had to do was be it before. I found my light and stood up in it like my name was Theotis. Took a flight for new beginnings, hope the universe noticed. And now my home turf cheering me on. Feel like the whole earth cheering me on. My intuition never steering me wrong, I just go. They call me lost when I wander. I go as far as I wanna go. Temptation try pull me under, but I won't let it take control. I just move through it like water. I flow wherever I wanna flow. I sing, I write, and I conjure. I've been so low, but still I rose.
No lie, this morning woke up kinda heavy. Thoughts flooded my brain, almost broke a levee. Let me get steady, let me center myself. Before I do for anybody else, let me consider myself. Check my mental health, self. How's your heart? How you feeling today? What's your capacity for humans? What's your ceiling today? Before you think about them bills, what you building today? Find your flow, don't let them stones they throw get in your way. Weights on my shoulders, let me go to the gym. Let me dig in a good book. Let me find me some gems. Let me replant myself, yeah. Let me water my stem. You lay my root chakra. I know that it's been running on E. I've been fuming. Know the vibes golly. Seem like they forgetting that I'm human. Assuming that I don't need solitude and solace. Before I choose violence, I meditate and pray. I went for a walk. I heard the elders say,
Set yourself down and talk to God. Tell him what's on your mind.
I heard the elders say,
Set yourself down and talk to God. Tell him what's on your mind.
I heard the elders say, be still, be free, be real. Your life can change any minute, just let time reveal. I know they watching, waiting for me to fall off. The job saying I ain't got permission to call off. Well, I ain't going to work today, I'm working on me. People calling, I ain't talking phone, I'm D&D. She like, when am I gonna see you? When I'm done seeing me. It's easy for people to gaslight you if you out here living on E. It's time to fill up. You gotta deconstruct to reconstruct. It's time to build up. I took some hard blows, Lord knows it's time to heal up. No more looking down, nah, chest out, chin up. Life been moving so fast, before I crash, let me slow down and go on the fast. I'm passing on that old leaving that in the past. They ask, hey, where you been? I ain't seen you in the men. Yeah, I been on my dean, going deeper within, gotta evolve. Don't take it personal, you're more than welcome to get involved. If they ain't what you want, our connection, it might dissolve. What's in the way becomes the way. I went for a walk today, I heard the elders say,
Set yourself down and talk to God. Tell him what's on your mind.
I heard the elders say,
Set yourself down and talk to God. Tell him what's on your mind.
Mosaic. I heard the elders say,
peace, be still my people. Let yourself feel, that's how you heal my people. Pollution in the food, they tryna kill my people. Health is real wealth, is how you build my people. Let's keep it real my people. It's getting really scary. No more gang banging. We need a military, black missionary. I'm a visionary. I see my people rising. Every time I sit in silence.
Set yourself down and talk to God.
Heavenly Father,
tell him what's on your mind.
I pray for my generation.
Set yourself down and talk to God.
I pray for my people.
Tell him what's on your mind.
I pray my people rise.
Set yourself down and talk to God.
I pray we free our minds.
Tell him what's on your mind.
I pray we find peace inside.
Set yourself down and talk to God. Tell him what's on your mind.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times. So I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to have how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors, trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.